Assisting Hands Home Care. Your home, our care.
Hello and welcome. At Assisting Hands Home Care Dana Point, we understand that finding the right caregiver for your loved one is a big decision. One of the first questions some families face is whether to hire a caregiver privately or go through a licensed home care agency like ours. Today, we'll walk through the pros and cons of both options with a focus on safety, qualifications, and the peace of mind that each option can bring. Let's start by looking at some reasons why families might choose to hire a private caregiver. For many, the main appeal is cost. Private caregivers often charge lower rates compared to agency caregivers, which can be helpful for families on a tight budget. Another common reason is the personal connection families can establish by selecting someone based on preferences and needs, giving them more control over who provides care. Private caregivers can also offer more flexible scheduling without the structured hours often set by some agencies. Many families enjoy the direct communication and the ability to set specific caregiving duties based on what works best for their loved one. However, while hiring privately can seem advantageous, it does come with its risks. Without the oversight and accountability of an agency, there's often no guarantee of safety. Background checks, for example, are typically not as thorough when hiring privately. This can expose families to individuals with a history of financial misconduct or worse. Another risk involves liability. Private caregivers may not carry liability insurance or workers' compensation, which means that if the caregiver is injured while working, the family may be held legally responsible. Additionally, issues such as theft, drug abuse, and elder abuse are more difficult to monitor without the support of a licensed agency. Working with a licensed home care agency like Assisting Hands Dana Point offers significant protections. Our agency performs thorough background checks, verifies caregiver credentials, and requires caregivers to undergo comprehensive training in areas like safety, infection control, and emergency response. These standards create a safer environment for both the client and the family. We also provide liability coverage and workers' compensation so families are never left with unexpected legal or financial burdens. Our caregivers are supervised, ensuring they adhere to care plans and professional standards at all times, which reduces the risk of neglect or improper care. Licensed agencies like ours offer access to caregivers trained in specialized care, whether it's for seniors with dementia, Parkinson's, or those recovering from surgery. With over 100 caregivers on our roster, Assisting Hands Dana Point has the resources to provide backup caregivers if your primary caregiver is unavailable, ensuring there's no gap in care, giving you peace of mind. In addition, we work in compliance with state regulations, ensuring that our services align with the highest standards of quality and legal accountability. These benefits create a level of service that's simply harder to achieve with a private caregiver. It has become obvious to me that there is a justifiable reason why the caregiving industry had to become regulated and why a higher degree of caregiver scrutiny was necessary. Historically speaking, when it comes to hiring a caregiver for yourself or a family member, throwing caution to the wind has proven to be an unadvisable practice. No matter who you decide to hire, thorough vetting is a must. As part of licensing, agencies are subject to periodic audits without notice, and there are consequences for noncompliance. When you hire an agency, you can have confidence that ongoing vetting is being done for you. Statistics indicate that there are increased risks for those who hire a caregiver privately. The question becomes, do the advantages outweigh the potential outcomes should it prove to be a poor decision? As we wrap up, it's important to emphasize that there are no guarantees. While hiring a caregiver through a licensed agency such as Assisting Hands Dana Point can significantly reduce certain risks associated with private hiring, such as insufficient training, lack of insurance, and inadequate background checks, it does not eliminate all potential risks. Assisting Hands Dana Point is committed to rigorous screening, training, and ongoing supervision of caregivers, ensuring the highest standards of care and accountability. However, despite these precautions, the complexities of caregiving and individual circumstances mean no agency can provide a 100% guarantee of risk-free service. Families are encouraged to remain engaged, communicate openly with the agency, and actively participate in the care planning process to further enhance the safety and well-being of their loved ones. While hiring a private caregiver might seem appealing at first glance, it's important to consider the potential risks and lack of safeguards. At Assisting Hands Dana Point, we prioritize your loved one's safety and well-being with our licensed, vetted, and well-trained caregivers. When it comes to choosing care, peace of mind and quality are invaluable. If you'd like to learn more or find a caregiver suited to your family's needs, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Phone calls are answered 24/7, or you can submit a request to schedule a free consultation on our website. Thank you for watching, and please reach out to us if you have any questions or need more information on our services.
Assisting Hands Dana Point, proudly serving the communities of Laguna Niguel, Ladera Ranch, San Juan Capistrano, Rancho Mission Viejo, Dana Point, Capistrano Beach, San Clemente. Quality home care you can trust. To schedule a free consultation, call 949-426-7300 or look us up online for more information.